Show. I was hoping you'd have the opportunity to see your mother again and reconnect with her, but it seems my pride severed that possibility. I'm truly sorry about that.
You don't understand Toichiro Suzuki. You see him as the final boss, a narcissistic powerhouse who believes he's God, a man who sacrificed his family for control, who sees emotion as weakness, and whose power eclipses everything around him. But that's not who he is. Toichiro Suzuki isn't just a villain. He's what happens when someone believes that control is the same thing as purpose. And that belief, more than any psychic ability, is what destroys him. Toichiro's entire philosophy can be summed up in one line: I am the strongest, therefore I can do anything. It's the kind of thinking that sounds invincible until you realize it's built on fear of powerlessness, and fear of insignificance. From the moment Toichiro gained psychic abilities, he stopped being a person and started being a weapon. He built Claw not out of ambition, but out of insecurity, a desperate attempt to prove that power means value. Every follower he commands is a mirror reflecting his delusion back at him. He doesn't want allies, he wants validation. A little hint at his demise, because Toichiro can control the world, but he can't control himself. When Mom stands before him, it isn't a battle between good and evil. It's a confrontation between two philosophies, powers as control versus powers as connection. Mom never wanted to dominate anyone. He represses his strength, not because he's weak, but because he understands what Toichiro never could. That power without empathy is just another form of loneliness. Mom's refusal to fight is Toichiro's worst nightmare, because it exposes the emptiness inside him. He spent his entire life trying to be God, only to be outdone by a boy who just wants to be human. When Toichiro finally loses control, it's poetic. The man obsessed with domination becomes a victim of his own creation. The explosion isn't just physical, it's symbolic. It's the detonation of every suppressed emotion he's buried under the guise of strength, fear, guilt, and regret. Mob doesn't kill him, he saves him. Because Mob understands something Toichiro never did. The empathy can be more powerful than domination. It's not about overwhelming others, it's about understanding them. So after the fight, Toichiro disappears. Not as a god, not as a villain, but as a man. Broken, humble, and for the first time, human. He returns to his family, not with power, but with silence. And in that silence, there's peace. Toichiro's story isn't about losing power, it's about finally letting go of it. So no, you don't understand Toichiro Suzuki. Because to understand him is to realize he was never a monster at all. He was just a man who forgot how to be weak.